What's up YouTube? It's Jay back with another video, and this week I'm going to talk about 3 of the most common posture problems that I see in Singapore and actually around the world. It's more of our lifestyle that has changed from the past 50 years. But before that, let me give you a weekly update on my weight, my body fat, and how everything else is going. So you'll see over here, my weight is 75.5 kilos. I just weighed it today morning, and I measured my body fat as well. It was 15.2%, so it's a drop of another 0.8% from the previous week. I was hoping for a 1% body fat drop, but right now is really a really busy period for me, so I can't do as much cardio as I would like to. So yeah, that's that. 0.8%, I'm still pretty happy with that. So we'll just continue keeping on. Okay, so now let's talk about the postures. The first posture is something that I think almost everyone can identify with, and I'll even tell you a simple test. It's called the rounded shoulder syndrome, or I like to call it the hunchback of Notre Dame. Basically what it is this. You see 2 guys walking down the road, and then you see this. Hey Jay, what's up? No, nothing much, man. I'm gonna go to the gym, do some chest. Oh yeah, chest, man. Yeah, chest. Yeah, catch you later, man. Okay, so as you just saw from that exchange, the shoulders were really rounded. It was like a really hunchback kind of thing. And what happens is the front muscles are much more, a lot more stronger than the previous back ones, because everyone works on these muscles, because that's what you see when you go to the beach, right? People don't check out like, whoa, check out that guy's back, oh yeah. No, people was like, whoa, that guy's a nice chest, nice abs. And so these are overworked compared to the back. I'm not saying no one works on their back. I'm just saying people work more on their front. So one way to fix it is work more on your back, so that these muscles stop pulling the shoulders forward so much, and the back muscles start to activate and pull the shoulders back. Okay, so I have one simple test for you guys. Okay, just stand straight against the wall, hold your hands up. Okay, let me stand up, and then let them hang down. If your thumbs are pointing forward, then it's good. Your shoulders are in good you have a good posture of shoulders, your shoulders are back. But odds are my thumbs are actually pointing in that direction. So my thumbs are pointing like this. So that means that my shoulders are actually rounding forward. So 2 simple fixes. First, just put your arm against the wall like that. Back of the shoulder and the back of this palm touching the wall, and go up all the way. That's 1. 2, 3, and just do about 5 reps first, and once you start feeling more comfortable in that, then do 10 reps 3 times, once in the morning, once at night. So that way you get 6 reps of this at home. What happens is it strengthens the rotator cuff and the upper back. Second exercise. Okay, now this one you need actually an elastic band. This one I picked up for like $2, so it's really cheap. Just hold the elastic band in front of you. If you want to make it easier, just hold it out wider. So I hold it at about shoulder width. Just hold it. Okay, thumbs pointing to each other, and then thumbs point back, all the way back. Squeeze your back. I'll show you from the front, forward, and then squeeze the back. Same thing, 10 reps, 3 sets, once in the morning, once at night. So you can do either or of this. If you don't have the band, you can just start with this. But I feel that those 2 exercises really complement each other really well. And in no time, you'll be standing up straight with a much more attractive body posture. Okay, second posture issue. I see a lot of guys and girls, they walk around Singapore and it's like they have like a Donald Duck butt. Okay, you remember Donald Duck, the character from Disney? They have a Donald Duck butt. It's like the butt is really sticking out. So the reason this happens is because of the hip flexors. They become really tight when we sit down. And the thing is, we're sitting down a whole day nowadays. We're sitting at our desk, we're working, we're driving in our car, we're sitting in the bus, MRT. So that muscle becomes really tight. So we need to fix this by stretching this muscle and strengthening the glute and hamstrings. For simplicity's sake, I'm just going to teach you how to stretch the hip flexors.
Okay, so for a hip flexor stretch, what you're going to do is you're going to get onto the mat on the ground in a lunge position. Now this is a mat that I picked up from like a Guardian for like $10, so it's really not that expensive at all. Okay, so as you can see, now I'm in a lunge position, and what you want to do is put your hands on your waist and push your hips forward like I am doing right now. You get a nice stretch at the area that I'm indicating there, which is your left hip flexor. Now if you want an even deeper stretch, what you can do is this on the screen. You can lean away from the hip. So if you're stretching your left hip, you want to use your left arm to lean away from the hip. Now to get an even deeper stretch, you can grab a chair, put it behind you, and get into a modified lunge position as I am showing you right now. You can also lean away as similar. Just repeat the steps exactly. Push your waist forward, and you can also lean away.
Alright, now for the last posture, I see a lot of people in Singapore walking around like that. You know, they have this problem. This is not an Indian step. This is not an Indian step. No. What happens is the ear is not in line with the shoulders. Why? Why does this happen? Well, people walk around reading their books, or looking at their handphones, or driving in their car. So the first way that you can fix this is just be conscious that this is happening. Okay, maybe in your car you realize, oh my god, my neck is forward. What do I do now? Well, listen to what Jay says. Put on a good track of music, and you know, just lean back, lean back, lean back, lean back. Just be conscious and pull your head back. It's almost as though you're trying to get a double chin. The second way is there's a stretch, and you can see the stretch right here.
Okay, for this you're going to lay down on the mat and tilt your head forward in the direction that I am showing on the screen. So it is almost like you are trying to get a double chin, and that's how it will feel like when you first do it. Each time you do this, you want to hold it for 5 seconds and then relax. Repeat that 4 times for 1 set, and do at least 2 sets each time you do this. This will help you to strengthen the front muscle of your neck, which will help to push back your head and reduce the forward head that you might have.
Now the last way is that you should just stretch these muscles at the back of the neck. So you can stretch them by pulling this way, pulling down, and massaging with your fingers. And if you can, hire a therapist to massage your neck for you. That's really going to help you. And yeah, that's basically it. Strengthen the front, stretch and massage the back, and your forward head would definitely go back. Okay, that brings us to the end of the video. Thank you guys so much for watching all the way to the end. If you like this video, or if you found this helpful, give it a thumbs up and subscribe, share, comment. It helps me out a lot, lets me know what you guys want to see, and let me know what you guys want to see next. I'll see you guys next time.